Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another awesome reading. Hope you guys are well. Happy New Year. And not Merry Christmas anymore, but definitely happy birthday to anybody who's born today, which is what? January the 9th, right? And yeah, don't forget to add your month and the day to the number year, to the number 8 for this year to see what your numerology number is for the year, right? So, yeah, so if you're born today, that would be a 10. Yeah, it would be. So it would really be a 1. You would add it to an 8 for the power year that we are in now for 2024 is the year 8. And you would get a 9. So you'd look that up and see how that is going to play out for you. Not really play out, but the possibilities, right? Because you have free will, right? You can tweak fate, right? And then that is destiny. Yeah, fate is something that you can challenge. Yeah, you can with your free will. So let's get into this. If you guys want a psychic reading with me, you can always get one. They're accurate. I'm Silvergrad. They're lots of fun. Yeah, they are. We do them on the phone. For anybody who wants a video, that's fine. They're not as fun on the video. And also, you're not able to discuss things with me that I call out during the psychic reading. Yeah, so, a lot of people go, oh, just send me the video. But because the things that I'm calling out are either symbolic or literal. And so with our discussion, this is how you get a more clear reading. Yeah. If you guys want a free psychic reading with Mystic Sense, those are 5 minutes. You can get one with me. They're almost an hour, of course, right? But yeah. So let's get into this, Sagittarius. And yeah, check out my website if you want a tarot reading. You can get one of those for sure. You can, and there's some other cool readings there. Let's get started. Let's get this party started, right? And Sagittarius, we start with this King of Pentacles over here. And he's not the regular King of Pentacles, no, because this is, it's not a, it's based on the traditional deck, but it's not exact, no. In fact, it's kind of cute and witty here or creative. And so here's the king. He has a worried look on his face, yeah. And he's sitting here and, he's out in his kind of garden here. And he is, has this pentacle here that he is hiding, but he's pulling it out. He's trying to pull it out. Actually, he's pulling it out slowly, and he looks very worried. Like when I show my hand, somebody, Sagittarius might not want my hand or something like that. So he's been hiding something that is making him causing a little bit of anxiety here. And the devil is here. It's hard to see this card, but the devil is this couple, and the devil's actually pulling the couple. Yeah, that's how that's working here. The devil is chained, and he's kind of like, I don't know, the poor dog that's kind of pulling the kid's wagon, right? But a little bit worse here. And so the devil is being chained, and they're sitting together, and here's one person holding the flame or the torch, and because they're carrying a torch for each other, and they're very happy here. uh, I feel like somebody wants to come tell you that they felt really stuck about you, and that they want a relationship with you. Yeah, and it's possible them telling you this is going to be difficult. It is, because that's what that king is depicting there. And this person could have been maybe holding that, kind of hiding that card for a long time. It's possible. Because we have the determined man here. Here he is, right? And he's been working out, Sagittarius, so that's always a good thing. Kind of has a tan there too, so for me that's always a good thing. A little bit of color in the skin. Yeah, it is, but that's just, that's kind of, doesn't have to be though. No, it doesn't have to be, right? Here's the flowers. This is love. This could be an apology here with these cards, Sagittarius. Yeah, I realize how dark these cards are, kind of, but and we'll put this card over here so if you guys are watching it, you can see it better. Yeah, and because the lamp is there. And so, yeah, and we also have Sagittarius addiction, and this is obsession, really, unless somebody's really kind of, uh, you know, addicted to something. It looks like it's addicted to love with the devil here, and he's pulling that couple, right? And this man is determined. This person's like obsessed with you, or they really want a union with you. I'm pretty sure they want a relationship. We have the palm tree, and this is stability and growth, and that's what they're coming to offer you. Yeah, they are. So yeah. So be ready to get on their little wagon, Sagittarius, while they have while the devil pulls you guys. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we have, and we have consolation, and this is asking for forgiveness. It is. And yeah, let me put on this other light, you guys, real quick. Hang with me, you guys. Okay, maybe that's better because I kind of put on the quick lamp here so you guys wouldn't have to wait. Well, a little bit. Okay, but this card is so dark. This the card with the devil. Yeah, it's like a little bit too dark here. But hey, so we have this man, Sagittarius, who is he's sitting here in this beautiful place, right? Kind of these open. Not sure where he's sitting, but he's at the table and he has this book here, and the book always depicts learning, right? For sure it does. And so here's the angel offering him the olive branch, right? And the angel has this holy water, and he's looking up at the angel like, please forgive me. The consolation. This is this person. I feel like you can console this person in a way, right? Maybe you're laughing over there. Console them, right? Because this devil needs to be consoled, basically, right? He's pulling the couple. And they're like, no, we're going to chain you now, right? And because he's taking them like to the land of love. Yeah, he is, basically, right? It's kind of corny, but hey, there's a great song called Love Land. Yeah, there is. Go check it out, right? If you like soul oldies, right? Which, kind of Motown stuff, yeah, or the Philly sound. And here he is, and he wants forgiveness. Let's see what else. Somebody really wants forgiveness, Sagittarius. It's like, please help. I won't do it again. Whatever they did, right? Yeah. And we also have the prison here. And here's the man sitting in prison. And interesting how the way he's dressed, kind of. It's almost like he didn't, because he's dressed kind of like, well, I don't really want to discuss that part. But he's in prison, and it's really about feeling stuck and helpless and lonely, right? Of course he's helpless. He's chained. This person wants forgiveness. They don't know if you're going to forgive them, Sagittarius. I don't know what they did, or yeah, that's unclear here, right? Maybe they were a playa. Let's see what we got. We have the melancholy card. This card talks about sadness. Yeah, it does. Yeah, and so it's definitely, this person could have been. Here's the woman, and she's, looking down at the ground like, well, my life's over, or, it's just really sadness here. And maybe this is a woman who is sad. It's possible, right? Definitely here. But the man's in prison over here, and here's the man. Yeah, it could be a few people in this reading, and, possibly it could have been maybe there was a third person back in the day. This is like a trajectory. It is with these cards. Let's see what these other cards have to say. These tarot cards, Sagittarius. Yeah, let's see. For Sagittarius, please. The High Priestess, and the Queen of Cups. The King of Wands. For me, these are people. They definitely could be. The King of Wands is you, but these could be people. They could. Five of Cups, Sagittarius. Something sad ends. That's why we have this. Something is ending here. That's why we have the sad woman and the man who is grieving. So this is either on your mind in a curious way about this person, or this is your mindset. Maybe you just feel like they're sad, possibly. There could have been a third person here. Definitely could have been. But yeah, that's really, we're unsure of that, of course, because, this is a whole story. This is somebody's history. It really is. And in your environment is a Page of Cups. And this king here is pulling this pentacle out. He's going to play his card. This person's going to come and ask you for forgiveness. It's over here. And they're in a prison right now, like you might not forgive them. Yeah, for whatever they did. I mean, they might have pulled your hair or, I don't know. Whatever they did. They put gum in your hair when they were little, Sagittarius. When I grew up in San Francisco, there was a lot of that. Yeah, there was a lot of kids who needed some help and grounding. I feel like they did. Yeah, I was so glad to get out of there, right? Yeah, to move to the suburbs, I have to say I was. So let's see what we got, you guys. And there's in your concern, Sagittarius, is a major challenge. Your potential outcome over here is the Nine of Cups, right? So you can have your wish. Maybe it's roast chicken, right? Which always sounds good to me. But hey, here in the outcome is a wish come true. I believe it is. Yeah, this person wants growth with you. The way this reading shows up is like they didn't want it in the past. They didn't want growth or stability. Maybe they had a block. This addiction card can talk about a block, right? Addiction is about blocks. It's something real deep, right? That, we would have to talk about for a half hour here, addiction, right? But this person was probably blocked. Maybe there was another relationship blocking them. Maybe it was them. Because there's a big change in this reading, right? We see this huge change. Yeah, we see changes here. And the Five of Cups is also, it can be a sad ending. It can be somebody who is grieving with regret. And there's regret in this reading. Here's this man, please forgive me, right? He's asking the angel, please, will Sagittarius forgive me? These little itty bitty cards, but, they have a lot to say. So, in your challenge, in your concern is the Seven of Wands. This man's in this deck, he's fighting with these people, right? So he says, get out of the way, but, he has 6 people like fighting him. So maybe there's fighting in this reading because somebody's ending something. It's possible. This could have been fighting with this person. Maybe you were fighting with them. I'm sure that, they want peace now if that was the case, right? There could be too many people involved, or there was. That could have been the devil here too. The devil talks about many things, but it definitely talks about restraint. And we have it over here on this addiction card because that's what, people who are addicted or, they have their own internal block. This is like restrictions that, that have been placed there or, but restrictions, they might have done it themselves, but it's a big, long story. It can, blocks and restrictions and all this stuff can come from many places, not just, it can. And that's a psychology video for another day. But this, the devil is now, I feel like there was some restriction here. Sorry, you guys. Or a block. And it's been lifted. Okay. And the Queen of Cups here. And let's get a card on this Queen of Cups. Yeah, let's use another deck here. Let's see what we got for Sagittarius here. 2 of Cups. Yeah, see, somebody's really in love with you. That's what I said. This person is determined to come, Sagittarius. The determined man next to the flowers. Now, the card is here, and that's why that may be an apology. It could be, right? It's a number 9. These are, 9s are completions. And this is the Queen of Swords. Interesting here. Queen of Spades. Yeah, hold on one second, you guys. Sometimes this is seen as the Queen of Wands. It just depends. The Queen of Swords here, the Spades. It just depends, but it's a number 9. It's a completion. And we have this 28 here, and this is a 10. This is somebody who's really determined. It's really a number 1, or you can see it as a 10, as a completion, but he's got the Aries symbol here on his chest. This is major determination. Aries is always determined because it is a cardinal sign and it is the first sign. It is the first house, which, when you're born, this is can talk about that, like kind of when you're born, right? But because it is based on the first house and this is your ascendant, so this is your determination basically, or how you assert yourself in the world. Sorry, guys, but I feel like this person who is asserting themselves is coming super determined, but they don't know how you're going to behave, and they're gonna show their cards slowly. They don't know if you're going to get a broomstick and knock them out, Sagittarius, and drag them out to the back alley if you live in front of the alley, right? But they don't know that. That's kind of how it looks here. Like they're really afraid here. It does look like that, but they're coming. Nevertheless, they are determined. They could be bringing you flowers. They could be bringing you a gift as kind of a peace offering, because this prison card and this is forgiveness here, the consolation. It can be, can talk about an awakening. It's kind of like judgment, this card, right? But here's the angel with the olive branch blessing him, but he's really asking for forgiveness. And with the book here, I mean, the book can be the book of Revelations. The book always talks about knowledge or secrets, but this is how we gain knowledge, sometimes by secrets, right? It's possible somebody is telling you here in a secretive way, kind of like somebody you don't know that well could be telling you, hey, you know what, I've been checking you out, or something like that. And it's possible this person was in another relationship. It is possible. And they felt afraid to approach you. Maybe they thought you were in another relationship, right? That's always the case. I mean, that's always a possibility. And then for somebody who's returning, this person is asking for forgiveness. Yeah, down on my knees, right? There's lots of songs like that. They're usually soul songs because they get soul songs. I mean, they're called soul for a reason, right? They get to the soul. They get to deep down to the heart and soul. Yeah, they do. All right, here's the Two of Cups, and this high priestess starts the reading here. This is a deep knowing, or and somebody really knows what they want with the high priestess. Yeah. And yeah, let's see what else we have with that high priestess. And crossing that is a Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups. And now we have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, see, somebody here, that's what I said. There's some type of ending here. Yeah, earlier I said that. Here's the Five of Cups over here. And it's possible that, there was somebody else. Here's the melancholy card, and that there was a woman here who was sad, possibly. She could be being left behind. Because there's a whole change here, and it doesn't sound good, but there's a whole change here, and there's somebody is like releasing their own chains, and it's hard for them to do it, because here he is pulling the pentacle out, like, oh God, I wonder what's going to happen after I share this news, basically. So the Eight of Cups next to the Two of Cups, maybe somebody. For some of you guys, you could be using your intuition that somebody's walking away from somebody else to come be with you. That could be the case here. Right? Because if you are in this high priestess energy yourself, Sagittarius, that you're reading, you could be like, well, I know what's going on, very in a psychic way. I've dreamt about this person, blah, blah, blah. And, maybe they were in another relationship. It's also a possibility. And they could be asking forgiveness from somebody else. This possible over here with this card. We're not sure, right? This is a huge reading for somebody. And there's a lot of history in this reading. So if it's not somebody who's returning, they have their whole history that it's just deep, right? Yeah. Everybody has a history, they do. Mine is just, it's just sprinkled with flowers, Sagittarius. No, not really, right? Let's see what we have the Eight of Wands, and we have the Four of Swords. This shows up in the past. So this is somebody who, Sagittarius, who was dreaming of change. And in introspection here about change and growth and progress. And we see that here with the palm tree. This is stability and growth, which is change, right? Flexibility is about change, being open to change. And that's what's going on here. Somebody is open to change, either in their own life, and now they want a new life with you or a relationship with you. Yeah, this is a kind of, it's deep, this reading. It really is. And so the Five of Cups, Sagittarius, your mindset here, or on your mind, and Three of Pentacles, could be about them or you. Could be a curiosity, could be. Three of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Okay, wow. Okay, looks like there's regret, possibly about a third party, Three of Pentacles. But what happens in this reading is that something ends here in order to make way for a collaboration, to be together and to work together with you and this person. And I'm not sure if they, have done something to somebody else or to you. That's not really clear here. I feel like they have done something to you, most likely, for some, because of the man here. But this person is determined to at least talk to you. Here's the Page of Cups in your environment. They're coming to talk to you, Sagittarius. Either that or to open up a can of sardines, right? Maybe it's a can of worms. We're not sure here, but that's the only thing I don't like about sardines, that they're in a can, right? Yeah. The good thing about them is that they don't have a lot of mercury. No, they don't, because they haven't been alive that long. Ouch, right? That's kind of poor little fishies, right? Let's see what we got. And we have the Four of Cups, and the Ten of Swords is here. See, I said there's an ending here. Something ends here. Five of Cups, Ten of Swords. We have the Nine of Cups. Yes, a wish come true. It is. But there are completions in this reading. The Star card, Sagittarius, and we're going to cover up this naked lady here. We are because we'll get in trouble here, right? Yeah, we might. And here's the Star, and this is about healing and faith and hope. It's about inspiration as well. Yeah, very Aquarian energy, or very could be Aquarius, very Uranian energy. Not Iranian, right? From Iran, from Uranus, right? Yeah, and which is growth. Yeah, Uranus is about innovation, doing things in a new way. That's why there's inspiration and there can be healing here. Let's do it in a new way. Yeah. It's a very inventive type of energy. Yeah. And so here we have the Seven of Wands with it. This is your concern. This is like, let's not fight, or let's get rid of the challenges here. I don't want to be challenged anymore. Maybe you felt challenged. You wanted a new beginning with them, right? Challenged to maybe hold out on hope. Over here, though, this is the ending here, like very confirmed for somebody here. Four of Cups, I'm pouring the cup out. I don't want this, right? And here's the Ten of Swords. Yeah. This isn't bringing me any stability or growth. Something else here. Because the fours are about stability. We have two of them. And we have the palm tree, which is about stability. But this Four of Cups says, you know what, I'm rejecting this. There's no stability here for me. Like, this isn't helping me. Like, I don't want this. It's not it's not stable. Yeah. And so in your environment, Sagittarius, here's the Page of Cups, and this person's coming to bring you news. And here they are hiding their pentacle, right? And they're like, but they're pulling it out here because they're going to test you. This is like testing the waters. That's what that is. Yeah, this person's going to come. And the Ace of Swords in your desires, this could be the action you're taking, though. I've learned after doing this, it could be the desire, the actions you're taking. The High Priestess again. So here we have, you're hoping for a new beginning. You could be hoping this person here, maybe they're a Pisces or a Scorpio. There's a lot of energy here like that. Queen of Cups is here, and the High Priestess twice. There definitely could be. But this High Priestess over here, Sagittarius, you could be hoping that somebody has kind of evolved and they're following their intuition. This Four of Cups follows their intuition here. It's a cup card, so there you go about, you're following your feelings and your intuition. But he says, this isn't good for me. This isn't good for my growth and my movement. This is not stable. This is not what I want. And the High Priestess knows what is good, right? Because she's all about her feelings and her intuition. Yeah, she doesn't make a decision based on, logic alone. No, that'll get you in lots of trouble. For sure it will. Oh, well, there's more money in that. That's more logical. Oh, no. And then you get into it, you go, I don't like this at all. OMG. Well, you didn't follow your heart. You followed, So here, You're hoping for a new beginning. You're hoping for some major, like with excuse me, the Ace of Swords with the High Priestess is like, I hope they know. I hope they have their clarity. This big sword is about, it's about clarity, right? It's like the Gemini energy, like this very kind of sword energy, and which is mercurial, basically. I hope they know, especially with the High Priestess. And this may be you, if you are the one who is kind of pulling your, slowly, showing your cards or trying to test the waters with this person. I feel like there's an apology here from somebody because we see the cards here, the flowers with the card, and we see the man over here. And this is about forgiveness here. He's asking the angel. She said, yeah, you can be forgiven. Yeah, you can. And that's, we have a forgiving universe and a forgiving God. Yes, we do. And so here, that's what you're hoping for here, or you are just acting kind of with your noble self, kind of, if you are the one who is doing this, and with your intuition, trusting yourself, definitely. And so we have the Nine of Cups, and it shows up in the outcome. We're not going to, clarify that, right? There's a couple cards we didn't clarify here. No, we don't need to. It's pretty clear here, right? And maybe you need to make them a chicken dinner, Sagittarius. I'm not sure. They could be bringing you a chicken dinner, right? Yeah. Just don't bring it from, yeah, it has to be a natural type of chicken, right? Poor little chicken. We're going to end this reading, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Get your reading for the new year. Yeah, treat yourself. Yeah. Thanks so much, you guys.